Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the official ARK Podcast number 61. My name's Brad, and I'm here with the core team. Your host tonight, as always, our wonderful leader, Atlas. The floor is yours, sir.
Thank you for the introduction, Brad. Folks, welcome to the Eternity Podcast. This is number 61. Sorry, I thought it said Eternity. Wow, that was our phase one. Anyway, the ARK Podcast number 61. And we are here, guys. It's New Year's, pretty much all around the world. Our friends in Asia have already received the years a couple hours ago. European friends have already started, some of them. And for me, in about, 48 minutes or so. So we're going to keep it short tonight. I have guests visiting. They're going to receive the new year with us. We hope that everyone's having a great evening and is very, fortunate and happy to be with their friends and family and have the highest aspirations. Hopefully this year, through being an investor here at ARK, you will be able to see growth, abundance, and really your financial goals come into play. I know that we all have financial responsibilities and aspirations, dreams, and goals that we want to accomplish. So from us to you, we wish you really that through the process here of our work, through the process of having patience to really, beat the bear and get through the hard times that are here and maybe harder times ahead of us this year, not get to the negative sort of narrative, because it doesn't matter what's happening with Bitcoin or Ethereum or, the financial institutions. We're here in DeFi, completely independent from that. We're shielded. We have our price control and stability, sustainability built in, and understanding that there's many folks around the world that want to join us on this journey, that are looking for that passive income to add to their current income or even replace their current income. So with that, let's see if Mr. Brett, he has some words for us this evening on New Year's. Go right ahead, Brett.
Hey, thanks, Atlas. Happy New Year's, everybody. And I'm going to be heading over to a friend's house. The family's already over there hanging out, but they didn't want me to come because I was going to do the call. So I'm just hanging here by myself with the dog, and then I'll be jumping in the car and heading that direction for some dinner and just, hanging out. Today's been great. We did a AMA over at the Elite Passive Income Telegram group. DeFi Mystic heads that up, and great group of people and a lot of like-minded DeFi, friends over there now. And I think it went really well. They had a lot of great questions. DeFi Mystic has been in on the podcast, asked some great questions here during the ARK podcast a few days ago. I think it was maybe a week or so. But now it's going to be great to see some of those people coming over. I know he was excited about the project, so we expect to see some investors coming from that group as well. That's a private group, so I don't think we can readily join that, but it seemed like a really great core group of people and good engagement. And as always, Atlas did a great job, and I think they were impressed. So yeah, I hope to see some investors coming over and see some buys coming in from that group as well. We've seen some good buying action. Still in the holiday phase here, but Monday we're going to be kind of lessening out of that bubble, and I think we'll see people coming back in, and we're going to continue to grow here as usual. But I think you're hitting the head on the nail. We've got a great value proposition. People in this market that don't really know where to put their funds are seeing ARK is a tier one opportunity to put a portion of their portfolio in and diversify and have a passive income play, along with other things. The folks over at Elite Passive were looking at some trading bot plays, and I know there's some other projects that are bringing those in the fold as well. We steered clear of that for now, and think that's a good move. But there's always room for innovations and new things coming into DeFi, and that's why we really love the space. And so it's good to see folks are resonating with our message and the passive income plays, you have to have a way to generate crypto if you want to keep crypto, in the DeFi space, not just by fiat on ramping, but, a way to create income here is a very powerful message. So yeah, that's good to see. We've had, just tech support things happening here and there, little things, but, nothing major. Everything's running smooth on all fronts. The dev team's been, busy with UI upgrades and little feature request development. So we're seeing those kind of, check off the boxes, and we're moving down the list now. So next week, everybody will be back into full swing. And so we hope to, kind of clear down the list and keep moving on the development front. Other than that, just working on a couple things, an auto allocation FAQ that we want to publish out. We did publish, I think, yesterday, the CWR tips that are now in the commands that S23 published those within the last 24 hours or so. So if you want some tips on setting up your CWR and just maintaining a schedule, that would be a good one to take a look at in the main chat. It's also available on commands. I think it might be CWR tips or something like that. So check that out as well. Other than that, just everybody's doing a great job of answering questions in the main chat. And I think the overall sentiment, everybody's, excited about New Year's and looking forward to a successful crypto New Year. So that's about it for me.
Thank you very much, sir. And you guys, go ahead, guys.
I think SG was just about to, so I'll let him, because it's his work. So I'll let him just tell you.
We have the CWR tip command, and I've made a new one today, full description, explanation, instructions for the auto allocation. So they're in the main chat, and you can always get the full list of commands by /com. So if you do /com, you get the full updated list. That's it.
Great work. Thank you so much. All right. It's going to be a very interesting year, and we've done everything on our end to ensure safety and really growth. So a lot of work to do here. We're looking forward to it. I don't know if you guys heard, but Bitcoin hit $143,000 today. Just before you go running, trying to see what's going on. It was a bug that happened over at Binance, and they fixed it now. But I'll post the screenshot for you guys. So yeah, don't go following in. We definitely encourage folks to be very diligent and careful, and not to degen too much. We've got tough times ahead, and if you're here on the ARK, I think you've made a smart investment, and you're in a great position to really have growth and sustainability. We have to go for the sure things. So I can hear the fireworks already starting around here. I'm going to keep it brief. We're going to go ahead and do our Spark rewards. So if you just give me a second, guys. Actually, let me give you that picture to see first. Let me see if I go ahead and saved it. Yeah, we did. So you the 143K Bitcoin. You guys see it?
Yeah, I see it there in the main chat.
Somebody was like, "What the fuck?" I heard that Michael Saylor, MicroStrategy were selling for the first time ever. That's a whole, rabbit hole we'll probably get into tomorrow. But let's just go ahead and get this transaction on their second hardware wallet confirmed. And let's get this lucky winner paid instantly, which is the tradition here. Okay, there it is. And any second now, we should see the update happen. And there it is. Our winner for tonight is ending in D699. Congratulations. We don't have the sound effects for this evening, but the enthusiasm is definitely there. So let's see. Does anybody do you guys have the street value on that? Let me see if I could go ahead and figure that out. $720.42. Congratulations.
Wow, that is fantastic. Hopefully we hear from the winner.
Absolutely. I know right now everybody's checking their teams or downlines, looking at the syndicate viewer, and hoping it's them. So that's a really popular thing. A lot of folks are seeing that going out to their groups. They're understanding that every single day Spark rewards are paid out, and they're substantial. They really make a difference. So I think as we continue to disseminate that information and show what happens here, a lot of folks will become interested. And we're seeing the bond LP also grow. So as more and more folks are really participating, whether it is through NFTs or through bond LP, we're understanding that in the system, the levels are getting filled. So that's where we saw so much growth on that part in the beginning, the first couple of days. And it's starting to kind of level right now. Now it's, I think, pure logic as the system grows and more users come in, which is really our prime directive here starting this week. Understanding that folks are going to be coming back to their desks. They're going to be, focusing again on their financial investments, as this is really, family time for a lot of folks across, the whole globe. We're going to be doing a Moonark AMA pretty soon this coming week. We're also going to have an AMA with a very knowledgeable group over in Discord. We've got some promotional materials that we'll be putting out. And a lot of growth, a lot of work that's going to be coming forth. So with that, we had a great poker game last night. Betty was there, Brad, Juan, Mr. Florida Realtor. It was a good time. How long do you think we're there, Brad?
Oh, we were there for a couple of hours at least, I would say.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. And Brad just cleaned up on everyone. He was the ultimate winner. And did we get I know that Gordy was working on a banner for it. Did we get that out, guys? On the admin side?
I haven't seen a banner for it.
Okay, yeah, he sent it to me, but there was a couple little changes that, okay, we'll be getting that out probably tomorrow. So great job there. Thank you for participating, everyone that came. I think it was Florida Realtor's first time playing poker.
And it was my first time.
Cleaning up.
Not only did Brad win, but he also won, and he also had time to teach me, coach me on the specifics of the game. And I was a quick learner, but I appreciate his time doing that as well. But I had a great time. I'd encourage anybody to come out and do that. That was fun, very interactive. I was surprised. I've never really been on Discord or played any interactive games like that, but gosh, it was fun hanging out with y'all.
It was a great time. And I think next Friday we'll probably do it again and get more folks over there. That's the idea of it, to come and spend some time away from just talking always about crypto, as well as getting folks to understand Discord, as that's a very important part of our outreach and growth here at ARK. There's a ton of investors there that are looking for passive income, that are serious investors serious capital to diversify and bring in here. So glad you're participating, and just like we make friends and meet other investors here, we're going to do the same over there, and we'll be doing some Twitter Spaces as well coming up. So it'll be really good times. So for me, guys, that's going to be it. The fireworks are starting up over here. One of my little dogs is really kind of scared. He goes into like a little bit of a hyperventilating with the fear of the sounds and the boom of the fireworks. We're going to calm her down. But before we do that, let's see. Do we have any questions or comments before we go ahead and end tonight's podcast? Okay, folks.
Yeah. I have the same problem with as you have. Charlie, bless him. We're 12th floor, so we're quite high, so it's quite loud up here, and he hides in the bathroom because it's the furthest away from the window in the living room. Bless him. So yeah, got to comfort him and sit in the bathroom with him.
Yeah, some of them take it pretty bad. It's funny. One is just here, shaking, and the other one, she sleeps right through it. She doesn't care. But yeah, there's a lot of animals that really go through it. It's a tough.
We got to give our dog.
Yeah.
We actually have to give our dog some like a nerve pill that the veterinarian prescribed, because he really just kind of goes into like back in underneath the commode and just tugs his tail and just shakes the whole time, and even does that when it's really lightning real bad outside. But with fireworks it's real. I feel real bad for him. It's hard to enjoy when you get him, so we have to drug him up prior to any type of event so we can enjoy ourselves.
That's a good solution. Does it work?
Oh yeah, it works. Yeah, he's just Loopy just hangs out late. He'll lift his head for a little while and kind of does his own thing a little bit. We'll kind of put him in a room and hang out. We'll turn the TV on and kind of distort some of the loud quick popping noise. But yeah, it works good. So if you have your vet, get your vet to prescribe you something, kind of like a little low dose, but it works well.
Nice. Is that different? That's different than when they give them when they fly, right? When they're going to be on a flight, I know they give them like a little bit of a sedative to calm them down, or do you think it's the same medicine?
It might be the same thing. I would think just something to kind of just chill them out and just kind of relax them a little bit, keep reduce the anxiety. So it's probably some type of an anxiety type of nerve, some real low dose like a Xanax or something. I don't know. It's the same type of stuff. They just call it different names, but I'm sure it is. But if you do have that, if your dog travels with you, then I would certainly try it with the dog before the fireworks go, and it probably work the same.
Yeah, we've tried that with her on the flights, and it does help out. So it might be the same thing. But yeah, we didn't think about that for the New Year's, but it makes sense. Glad you said that. So folks, wishing all of you who still haven't gone through the new year, that you have a great celebration and set some affirmations for this year, some personal goals. I personally played a game today with my wife. She made all these like little kind of cue cards, and a lot of it was about goal setting and gratefulness and just a nice exercise. You don't have to do that. You can just sit for a minute and get into that positive mode and attract and project and create a lot of the abundance that we're all seeking, because it's there for the taking. There's absolutely no doubt. We just have to be smart about it. And that's why we're here. Have a great night, guys. We'll see you tomorrow, same time. Let's get this crypto.
Nice. Happy New Year. Enjoy your